Hi, my name's Sarah, and we're going to do a short talk and use the Christ unwinding technique today to help you lose or gain weight and change your body shape. So are you wanting to lose weight, gain weight, just change your body shape a little bit? So this involves more than changing your eating habits or your exercise, because your weight is actually governed by your belief system. In fact, your belief system governs everything: your weight, your relationships, your career, your financial state, your relationships, love, joy, etc. So everything. Now, we create most of our beliefs before we're the age of 7. And so we pick up most of our beliefs from our parents or caregivers, older siblings, teachers, and adults around us, because at that age we tend to think that adults know everything and we take what they say to be true. So we don't have the life experience to see what's true or what's not, which often means we take on beliefs which aren't true. So if you had parents that were positive and supported you and were kind and positive, it is likely you have mainly empowering beliefs. But if you had parents that were mean to you, that were pessimistic, that didn't support you, or maybe loved a sibling more than you, didn't love you, etc., it's likely that your beliefs are going to be mainly limiting you. So in that case, you're likely to have beliefs along the lines of, I'm not lovable as I am, I'm not enough as I am, I'm not worthy and deserving, I'm not significant, I don't matter. Beliefs like that. Now, what goes along with these kinds of beliefs are feelings such as unworthiness, undeserving, worthlessness, grief, anxiety, worry, depression, those kinds of emotions. And when we feel an emotion strongly, or we feel it often, it can become stuck emotional energy in our energy field or in our physical body, and then it actually affects the way we feel. Now, we store our beliefs in our subconscious mind, and it is our role of our subconscious mind to keep us safe. So we are always making decisions, aren't we? So what your subconscious mind will do is flick through your belief system until it finds something that's relevant, and then it'll bring it up. So say, for example, you were looking for a job and you were looking through the paper, but you had taken on a belief when you were at school that you weren't good at maths, because maybe your teacher told you weren't good at maths and you found it difficult. So you created this belief. And a belief is something you think over and over again, a thought you think over and over again, and that becomes a belief. So you now have this belief, I'm no good at maths. So you're searching through the paper, looking at the jobs, and some of these jobs require math skills. So your subconscious mind is flicking through its data bank, and your subconscious mind processes millions of bits of data per second. It's an amazingly super speedy computer. And it finds this belief, I'm no good at maths, and it doesn't want you to be hurt, so it red flags it. And what it does is it plays this belief over and over again as a mind tape. So it's saying, I'm no good at maths, I'm no good at maths. Now consciously you can't hear it, but subconsciously you can. And your body hears it, and your body is affected by what your mind is saying. Now, your body has its own innate intelligence and is wired up for surviving and thriving. So your body then starts to feel anxious and worried that you might go and get a job that involves maths, because it doesn't want to be hurt. Now, your body believes everything you say to it, or it hears or sees, as true. And if you want a demonstration of that, you can imagine sucking on half a lemon and just swirling that half a lemon around in your mouth, and tasting that sharpness and that bitterness, that sourness, and you'll start to salivate, and that's your body thinking, oh, this lemon juice is going to rot my teeth, so I better start producing more saliva. And just to give you another demonstration, of what happens when you say nice things to your body and your body hears nice beliefs as opposed to beliefs that it believes it's going to be hurt, or beliefs or when you say something that's not nice to your body. So this is called muscle testing. So you can do muscle testing a couple of ways. So one way is you can just link your fingers like this, and you're just going to pull like this, and you say, body, show me a yes. So you pull like this. If it stays strong, that's a yes. You say, body, show me a no, and you pull, and your fingers will just open slightly. Because if you say something that's negative, or you ask for a no, you break the energy circuit. You have energy circuits that go around your body. If you say something that's strong and positive, your energy circuits remain switched on. If you say something that's negative, or if you say something negative or that is untrue, your energy circuit breaks. Another way you can do it is to push down on your hand, push down on your middle finger. Sorry, have your middle finger out, push down on your index finger, and you're going to say, show me a yes, or show me a strong, and it's like this. You're going to say, show me a no, and it becomes weaker, and you can push it down. Now normally I'd have my finger resting on my knee, so it's a little bit easier. So if I say to my body, body, I love you. You're the most amazing body, you're beautiful, you smell lovely, you look lovely, and then I'm going to test, nice and strong. If I say, body, you're really ugly, and you smell, and you're dirty, and I really don't like you, what's going to happen? Can you see it's a lot weaker? And you can try this experiment at home. Now obviously don't leave yourself like this. So I'm going to say, body, I was just pretending, it was just a joke. You know, I really love you, you smell lovely, you're beautiful, and you're perfect. Okay, nice and strong again. So if you do that experiment at home, just make sure you finish it off with a nice positive one. So your body is listening to your belief system all the time, and is being affected by it. Now, if you have beliefs that you're not enough, you're not lovable, you don't love yourself enough, you then overeat to fill that void, to fill that emptiness up. So the next time you want to pile too much food on your plate, or you want to eat unhealthily, or you're not eating enough, or you're just reaching for that snack, I just want you to stop. Be an observer. What are you feeling? What are you thinking about? What are you feeling? Are you feeling bored, lonely, anxious, depressed? In that case, you're using food as a comfort rather than as nutrition. And when it's like this, you often crave milky foods like chocolate, ice cream or cheese, because that's the comfort you had when you were a baby. So when you're feeling like this and you're reaching for the food, I want you to do the feeling, see what's triggering you. What are you thinking about? What are you feeling? And then I want you to stop, sit down, have 5 minutes. Imagine you as a child, aged around 7, sitting on your lap, and you're going to say to that child, I love you. You're perfect as you are. You are beautiful as you are. Nobody's ever going to hurt you. Nobody's ever going to reject you. You're perfect as you are, and I love you. And you're going to give them cuddles, and you're going to tell them they matter, they're significant, and they count. Basically, you're just going to boost their self-esteem. Now, this is your inner child. The voice, in my opinion, it's the voice of your body. So you're actually just going to make your body feel better. And then you're going to start to break this cycle, breaking the cycle of using food as a nutrition, as using food as a comfort instead of nutrition. So it's actually starting to change your relationship with food. Now, other reasons you can overeat or undereat, it may be that you don't feel safe to be your ideal weight, and this can be common. You know, maybe as a child or even as an adult you were sexually abused, in which case you have a belief that it's not safe for you to be desirable and sexy, so you might unconsciously be choosing to be too thin or too large. You might not feel worthy and deserving of being your ideal weight. You may feel guilty. Maybe there's something you need to forgive yourself for. you may think there's something you've done wrong, so you're using food, either under eating or overeating, as a punishment or something you feel ashamed about. Now, we are constantly choosing, but 95% of our choosing is subconscious, based on your belief system, and only 5% of our choosing is done consciously. So we are always choosing unconsciously based on our belief system. And I just want to give you a wee story here and show you how this works. So I've always been fairly slim until I started, it's about 6 years ago, I started clearing some sexual abuse from my childhood. And it brought up all these feelings of fear and panic and feeling unsafe to be slim. So I started unconsciously choosing to be obese, and then it got so strong that I started consciously choosing to be obese. So I was actually saying it out loud, and what happened obviously then, because I was always choosing it, was that I started to put on weight. And Spirit showed me my dreams, and in my dreams, these were dreams that I normally wouldn't see, because we're always having dreams, but we only remember a small portion of them. But in my dreams, I was having loads and loads of food. I was eating spoonfuls of sugar, and I remember waking up once to this amazing smell of chocolate in my bedroom, which wasn't there. It was just, this was just my body, because I was choosing it, was making me become that. Then when I got onto this, I started, I'd cleared a lot of the stuff, and so I had started to put on weight, but I started then just to always keep saying I choose slimness, and it reversed and I became slim again. Then it started to go the other way. I started to undereat, and eventually I heard this little voice inside me saying, "You're going to be a piglet if you eat that." So it ended up I wasn't eating enough. And this again was this belief that I wasn't safe to be my ideal weight. So we are going to use what's called the Christ unwinding technique to help you bring in some new beliefs, clear the limiting ones, and clear some of the stuck emotional energy. Now, this was a technique I developed a few years with Jesus when I was actually trying to clear a lot of my stuff. So, if you're ready, if you just want to sit somewhere quietly, the bugs are going to start. Sit somewhere quietly with your eyes shut. And then I just want you to call in the Christ light. Now, it doesn't matter what religion you are, or if you're an atheist, it's going to work whatever. And then I just want you to imagine in writing across your chest. Now, it doesn't matter about your spelling, it's your intention that counts. So, just imagine across your chest, sorry, just a second, I'm just going to see if I can stop these bugs. It's very hard to compete with that. So I just want you to imagine going across your chest in beautiful white or gold letters. And I say, it doesn't matter about your spelling. The sentence, "I am safe to be my body's ideal weight." And then just underneath it, you're going to see another sentence, "I am worthy and deserving of being my body's ideal weight." And then underneath that, "I am lovable and enough just as I am." And then you're going to just imagine those sentences going up in the air, and they're going down through the top of your head, and they're going to start swirling around and around your brain. So they're going left and right, backwards and forwards, and as they're going around and around, just see if you can imagine reading them. So, "I am safe to be my body's ideal weight. I am worthy and deserving of being my body's ideal weight. I am lovable and enough, just as I am. And just sing your sentence backwards and forwards, front and back, left and right. And then you're just going to imagine your sentence. It's just going to start spiraling down through your head. See it, imagine spiraling it anti-clockwise, down through the center of your head, down through your throat. And what's happening as your sentence is going down, the Christ light is going down with it. And this Christ light is like a spinning wheel, and it's cutting through this stuck emotional energy. So it's going down through the center of your chest. And just as it's going down, try and imagine reading those sentences. I am safe to be my ideal weight. I am worthy and deserving of being my ideal weight. I am lovable and enough just as I am. And your sentence is going down through your abdomen, passing out from in between your legs, and then just imagine it spiraling in the gap between your legs all the way down to the floor. And then keeping your eyes shut, just sing those sentences across your chest again. I am safe to be my body's ideal weight. I am worthy and deserving of being my body's ideal weight. I am lovable and enough, just as I am. And then you're going to see those sentences go up in the air again, down through the top of your head. But this time you're going to see them as though they were going across your forehead. So keeping your eyes shut, just see if you can read them across your forehead. Now it's good if you can see them rather than imagine them. If you can't see them, just tell yourself it's safe to see your letters. So seeing your sentences, try read them. I am safe to be my body's ideal weight. I am worthy and deserving of being my body's ideal weight. I am lovable and enough, just as I am. And then seeing those sentences, they're going to leave your forehead and they're going to go up your left hand. So just see them spiraling up and up through your left hand. Christ light's going with them. Up and up over your elbow. Up the top of your arm to your shoulder, and it goes straight across the top of your back to your other shoulder, and then back again to your left shoulder. And then you're going to see your sentence go down the left side of your body, nice and slowly over your heart, and just seeing as if you can read your sentence as it's going down. I am safe to be my body's ideal weight. I am worthy and deserving of being my body's ideal weight. I am lovable and enough, just as I am. And seeing it going down through the left side of your abdomen, spiraling down the left side of your pelvis, down your left leg, reading your sentences. I am safe to be my body's ideal weight. I am worthy and deserving of being my body's ideal weight. I am lovable and enough, just as I am. And it's just going to go over your foot, down into the floor. And we're going to repeat the process. So, just with your eyes shut, sing those sentences across your chest again. I am safe to be my ideal weight, to be my body's ideal weight. I am worthy and deserving of being my body's ideal weight. I am lovable and enough, just as I am. Seeing those sentences up in the air, down through the top of your head, and you're going to read them with your eyes shut again. I am safe being my body's ideal weight. I am worthy and deserving of being my body's ideal weight. I am lovable and enough, I am. Then you're going to see your sentence go up through over your right hand, spiraling up your right arm, round and around, over your elbow, over the top part of your arm. And then when it reaches your right shoulder, it's going to go straight across the top of your back. Just because we store lots of emotions up in our shoulders, that's why we do this bit twice. To your left shoulder, and then back again. Back to your right shoulder. And then spiraling down the right side of your chest. Again, reading your sentences. I am safe being my body's ideal weight. I am worthy and deserving of being my body's ideal weight. I am lovable and enough, just as I am. Going down through your abdomen. Down the right side of your pelvis. And down over your right leg. Seeing your sentences as they're spiraling down, reading them. I am safe being my body's ideal weight. I am worthy and deserving of being my body's ideal weight. I am lovable and enough just as I am. Then think going down over your foot to the floor. Okay, the bugs aren't going to stop this time. They've had enough of silence. So I hope you can still hear me. And then what I want you to do is just sing the sentence across your forehead. Reading it again. I am safe being my body's ideal weight. I am worthy and deserving of being my body's ideal weight. I am lovable and enough, just as I am. And this time, see your sentence going outwards. And you're sending your sentence. You ask for your sentence to be, to go to all time and space, to all lives, all realities, all existences, all universes, and all dimensions. Okay, and then lastly, just seeing your sentence across your chest with your eyes shut. Beautiful white and gold letters. I am safe being my body's ideal weight. I am worthy and deserving of being my body's ideal weight. I am lovable and enough, just as I am. And then if you just thank the Christ light for helping you. Now you can do this technique as often as you like. I do suggest doing it at least 2 or 3 times a week. It works better if you change the sentences, because otherwise you're just narrowing what beliefs you're clearing. So I just have a few different sentences here that you can use if you like. So I am divinely perfect. I'm having a wonderful life being my ideal weight. I am beautiful inside and out. I am allowed to be my ideal weight. I love and accept myself just as I am. I love and accept my body just as it is. I love being my body's ideal weight. I feel so healthy being my ideal weight. I now feel, and just insert your own words here, I've got some, confident, healthy, desirable, beautiful, handsome, sexy. So just put whichever ones that you want, being my ideal weight. Now you can bring in, obviously use your own beliefs. There's something, you might have a belief that you know about that your parents kept telling you, something about food maybe that you weren't allowed to leave any food on your plate or something like that. But just make sure when you use your own beliefs, you're using them in the present tense and in the positive. So you would say, I am safe, rather than I'm becoming safe or I'm not unsafe. Okay, so I have some other ideas that you can use here just to help you too. And just choose whichever ones resonate with you, and because then you'll enjoy using them more. So to bring in a new belief, there are other ways to bring in new beliefs. It takes at least 21 days to rewrite a belief, and that's singing it, saying it, hearing it, writing it and reading it every day, quite a lot every day for at least 21 days. And then it's something you do need to carry on with, but not every day. So you can write it on post-it notes and stick it around your house. You can set it as a screen reminder on your computer. You can set them up as reminders on your phone. Write them on post-it notes and stick it around your house. Make it into a song. Think of as many ways as you can to get those beliefs, to see them and hear them and write them out over and over again. The more that you do that, the easier it is they're going to sink in. Keep choosing and intending. So you just have to simply say, I intend and choose to be, you could say slim, or I intend and choose to be my body's ideal weight, I intend and choose to be my ideal weight, etc. But just as something you need to keep saying over and over again. Another technique you can use is just imagine stepping into a lift or a whirlpool inside your mind. So you sort of, in this area, step into a lift or whirlpool, and then you're going to see that lift or whirlpool take you down through your face, down through your throat, and down into the center of your chest. And when you're at the center of your chest, you step out from your lift or whirlpool, and imagine doors opening from the front of your chest. And then when you're in that place, I just want you to imagine breathing in golden light and love. Just imagine breathing golden light and love down into that area. And then you're going to send it to all parts of your body. Then you're going to do the same with joy, and you're going to do the same with gratitude, and you're going to do the same with forgiveness. Because these types of emotions, they're the antidote to the stuck emotional energy. So, for example, joy is an antidote to fear. It's the best way of overriding fear, the fear stuck emotional energy. You're going to cuddle your body. Okay, body, I love you. Now remember, it believes everything you say and it hears as true. So even if you don't like your body shape at the moment, as long as you sound sort of earnest, your body's going to believe you. So body, I love you. You are beautiful as you are. Cuddle your body. Well done, body. Thank you. Thank you, body. Because your body is carting you around. You're the divine soul inside the body. So thank you, body, for looking after me. You're wonderful and I love you. If you find it hard to love your body at the moment, warmly accept it instead. I love you, body, or I accept and approve of you exactly as you are. Now we talked about inner child before, so this is something I do recommend you doing every day, just for a few minutes. Just imagine yourself sitting on your lap, aged around 7, and you're just going to reassure that inner child. You're going to tell them they're wanted, they're loved, they are lovable, they are enough just as they are. You love them. Nobody's ever going to hurt them, nobody's ever going to reject them, because you're looking after them. They are worthy and deserving. They do count. They are significant. They are smart and intelligent. They're beautiful. Imagine that you have a daughter or a son that's really scared or upset. That kind of talk. You're going to imagine cuddling them and sending them love. And it makes a huge difference to how you are going to feel in the day. Before you go to bed at night, you can ask the angelic realms to put their energies through you and around you to clear the stuck emotional energy. Now, you might not feel anything happening. You might feel a little bit of warmth, or you might feel a bit of tingling. Sometimes you can feel your arms or legs jerk a little bit, and that's just like you're having a dream. And in your dream, you're walking down steps and you miss a step and your leg gives a jerk. Well, that's actually stuck emotional energy leaving your body. So it's the same as that. Self-praise. Now, this is, again, if you've got 2 minutes, this is really good, and especially good if you say it out loud. So you're going to be saying things like, I'm an amazing, wonderful being. I am beautiful just as I am. I am smart. I do matter. I am significant. I am intelligent. I am gifted. I am enough just as I am. I'm lovable just as I am. And if you can say it out loud, it does work much better. And it really does have a positive effect. But just try and do it for a couple of minutes a day. Another technique is, I was given a technique by God quite a few years ago, and it was when I was clearing a lot of stuck emotional energy, and it's simply a saying. So all you need to do is just sit down quietly, shut your eyes, and just say, Dear God, regarding my body weight, there is nothing that exists in the now apart from true love. Therefore, all other feelings are an illusion. They come from another time, place, space, dimension, or universe, and I send them back with love. Then you take a deep breath in through your nose, breathe it out through your mouth, and imagine them going on a pink ribbon of light. And then you just finish off by saying, Thank you, God. So it's simple, easy. I would only recommend doing it 3 or 4 times a day. And that is just because you have to process what you're clearing. And if you just said it over and over again, you would bring up more than you could process at a time. Now, just using that technique on its own does have an effect, but it does take quite a long time, because you're actually getting down to the root cause. Another thing you can do is when you're shopping for food, instead of going, what am I going to like to eat, ask yourself what's nutritious, rather than what you fancy. And don't go shopping when you're hungry either. Now, if you're wanting to lose weight, I would recommend you do a herbal detox first. If you have health problems or you're a bit worried, then check with your doctor first before you take them. But what happens is that we store toxins in our body from the food we eat, all the chemicals that are put on our food, and we store them in our fat cells. So if you're trying to lose weight but you have a lot of toxins in your body's going to really hang on to those fat cells because it doesn't want all the toxins running loose around it. So if you're wanting to lose weight, try and do a herbal detox first. You can buy them at a health food shop or online. Another thing is you can also overeat because your body's craving nutrients. Now, we don't have the same amount of nutrients in our soil as we used to. That's because of our farming methods, ploughing, etc. And so if we're not getting as many nutrients as we used to, your body's going to actually crave more food to get the same amount of nutrients. So it would be beneficial if you're trying to lose weight to take a good multivitamin and multi-mineral supplement. Again, you can just buy these for health food shop or online, just as a tablet, 1 tablet a day. Another technique you can use is if you're sitting quietly, shutting your eyes, is just imagine yourself growing bigger until you're bigger than your body. And then what I want you to do is just imagine yourself, you're looking down on your mind, and you're just going to send love to your mind, and you're just going to say, mind, please let go of anything that's limiting me being my ideal weight, or words to that effect. And then I just want you to imagine your mind opening up and letting it go. Now, it does make a difference. If you can be much bigger and send love to your mind, it works a lot better than if you just ask. And the last one is, I always was blessing my food. So I used to say something along the lines of asking God to bless it and bless anything that died from me eating it. But Jesus told me the best way to bless your food is to actually send it love. Now, not love, I'm going to enjoy eating you because I love the taste of you, but send it the love you would send to a child or to an animal, to a pet. So just imagine from your center of your chest or your physical heart, you're going to send love and blessings to your food. and that raises the vibration of your food. And I would do that if you've got food that isn't particularly nutritious. You can use that as well. You can do it to your anything you're going to drink as well, and that will just help your physical body. Okay, so I hope you found that useful. I'm so sorry about the bugs. I hope you could hear it. Okay, so many blessings, much love, many blessings from my heart to yours.